Hey y'all, it's Melissa at MessyMissy Creates. I was waiting to do my October magazine flip with you because I was waiting on this HTV magazine, and turned out it was already here because it's September, October. So anyway, I thought I would do this just to see if there's any images I want to use in my journal or whatever, or that infamous glue book that we're gonna see one day. And anyway, so it says, come on in. I love the doors. Oh, I definitely want the pumpkins and the door. Oh, I love that room. Look at the bunny picture. Oh, man, but I want the pumpkins. Okay. Well, and I can get the pillow and the light, and that's a pretty bouquet of sunflowers. And the bench I can get without the door. I can't get the door without the bench, but we'll see. So I'll set it to my side. And this is just first pass through, so I'm not taking anything that I don't think I'll use right away. Let's see what these paints. I love these paint swatches. Oh, the doghouse is cute, and the piano. And here's some more doors. And let's see. Love all these paint. Love that paint palette. And that's pretty. That would be a really pretty background. These are great. Lots of fun things to cut out here. I love a light. I will come back and get glue book images. I'm trying not to take any more glue book images until I get the last batch finished cutting up, or get the last batch that I took cut up. I like, watch this. Might have to go ahead and take that. I don't want to tear that little, because I'll use that sofa, I'll use that, I'll use that. I don't know if I'd use shop the cover, but I don't think I can do that and watch this. So I want to go ahead and take out, I may use the come on in the beginning of my journal, or contents. I like both of those. So I'll have to decide which ones I want. Meeting adjourned. Yes. I'm sure that a lot of you could use that. And, ooh, Snickers. A basket of apples. That would look cute. A skillet. Oh, here's that how bad is it? We're not really gonna, we're not gonna go through this. Oh, except for how bad is it to wash a cast iron skillet? Okay. It says you should never soak it or put it in the dishwasher. You should wash it. Some people don't wash theirs. They just wipe it out with oil. Oh, I like this falling leaves. How bad is it to leave your leaves? Not so bad. Leaf mulch is great for a garden, if you didn't know that. And it invites a lot of good insects. And it's a great way, especially if you live in the north, which I do not, or live somewhere where it gets lots of snow. It's a good cover for your soil. I would definitely use the s'mores. How bad is it to use a stick from the woods to toast your marshmallows? I think none of us really wants to think about that because we've all done it probably. But it says not bad at all. Though you won't find a perfectly clean stick in the woods, but don't let you stop that from s'moresing. Remove loose pieces of bark with your hand, shake off any actual dirt, and then twirl it through the flames a few times. The heat will burn off anything you don't want to eat. Okay, very good. How bad is it to kill a spider? Kind of bad. I'm not going to read why. Okay, so I want the leaves and the s'mores, and I can't have the s'mores and I can have the apple basket, but I can't have the apple on the side. I'll have to choose. Darn, I have to make a decision. This little girl is always so cute, but she's in a lot of the ads. I would probably use this DIY or thinking or, you know, something like that, but I'm going to hold off for now. See what else wows me. Now, if I find any great matching backgrounds, I don't usually in this one. The larger ones, like Real Simple and the Better Home and Garden, I find it's a larger magazine. I find some good, oh, that's neat. And they didn't write on these. Oh, look at those. Yeah, I'll definitely use those. And these little tidbits are good for backgrounds. Love these lights. Love these mirrors. This is the high-low list. Love that credenza or whatever they call it, buffet. Look at these. Okay, this is a fun pattern. I wouldn't spend that much on a rug, but you know, to each their own. I don't have rugs in my house anyway. I mean, I have a kitchen mat, like a foam one in front of my kitchen sink and oven, just to save my feet. But ooh, this one, I would definitely cut that out. This little light is a big statement, but I would definitely cut that out. I love the color combination. It would be easy to cut out. And there's nothing on here, although I do use the Sustain eye drops. Definitely would. And then I like this little light. Don't know when I would use it necessarily, but you just never know. Okay, I love cutting out little lamps. Great hauls. Oh, it's not a haul like I was hoping like a craft haul or something, but this is actually a hallway. These are great backgrounds. Got some overlapping with the writing. Got some serious overlapping here and here. But that might... Oh, paint all the doors. Could you imagine? I don't know if I could do that. Paint them all different color. Not sure I could do that. And, oh, here's kids these days. That's a cute little saying. And the rabbits. Love the rabbits. Sculptural wall art. I love that brick wall. Oh, this is a beautiful, this would be a really pretty frame. It's a mirror, but it says mirror inside. Pottery Barn Kids. I would, I like that picture, like the back for a background, but I really like this, and then I could have that and that. I don't know. But I really like this. I would cut the center of it out and use it as a frame. Let's take it. And also, look at this yellow striped border. It's very thin, but it's on all of these pages. So that's kind of nice. Okay. These rugs, I'm trying to keep you in frame. I have another magazine over here, and I have something here. I love these little rugs. They'd make cute little... It's not something I would use in my journal like this month, so I'm going to leave them. But definitely something I would use. If you knew somebody named Jane, I don't know anybody named Jane. I like the piles of fabric, or this is sheets actually, but I like the textiles. These all would be fun things to cut up. I've got some catching up to do before I give myself more fussy cutting to do, unless it's something that I know that I'm going to be using right away, or in this journal or whatever. I was flipping kind of fast there. Look at the flamingo lamp. How funny. And that couch is spread over two. This mirror is fun. That light is spread over two, although you could get most of it in one. But like I said, I'm just tearing out things that just woo me right now. And I always like to go through the current months, because that's usually where you find your seasonally related items, but I'm not seeing a lot of seasonal things in this one, although we did find those leaves and the pumpkins, but this all looks very summery to me. Love this page as a background. That would be really pretty. That's interesting. That's a neat take on a fireplace. I'm a fan of darker wood, not lighter wood, but maybe the lighter wood is coming back. So I'm just not up on the latest trends, I guess. I'm still a little bit of a vintage gal at heart. I had my procedure yesterday. It went well. I am still not feeling the effects of the anesthesia, but still a little tired, a little sore. It actually affects my walking, which surprises me because we're dealing with my neck, not my lower back. But I think it's the anesthesia just pronounces the weakness in my right leg still, even though it's been 4 years since I was paralyzed. Wow, look at all these cutouts. These are amazing. I might have to take... Oh, but I like that. Oh, let me give this some thought in this mailbox. Oh, please don't make me think... Oh, I hate it when they make me decide, but I really want that mailbox. Look at that teal mailbox. Isn't that awesome? And look at that. Okay, I'm going to have to sit down with when I can go through myself and say, self, which side do you really want? Okay, here we go. All the pumpkins. So everything on that page just went bye-bye because we have pumpkins. Let me see if I can get this out without tearing all the pumpkins. I didn't pay attention to... No, it didn't give me any border on that side. Gave me border on this side, but not this side. So I'll have to straighten that up, and then obviously I don't... Well, I say obviously. I don't know if I'll use this or cut around that or put something... Depends on how I use it. I might cut this and just use it as a decoration in my journal, or maybe I'll do a fall glue book page. I did have some... Oh, I love mint prints. White gold. That one's kind of weird. Speckled hound. I think that's the pumpkin that must be the pumpkin in my journal, because it's got the green and the orange pumpkin. It's called a speckled hound. Had never... Oh, and look at this. Okay, that's going to be... Oh, why did they make me decide like that? I don't know which side to use. If I do a glue book page, I'd probably do this side. If I'm just going to cut them up as individual pumpkins, I could sprinkle them throughout my journal or the glue book. But we'll see. I do have a collection from last year of fall things that I took. Okay, now we're getting into all the fall stuff. But then they go and ruin it with this. Right? I mean, that covers half the door, half the decorations right here. How rude. But this is pretty, and that would be okay to cover up. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard, is what I meant. So I'll go through my fall stuff, my glue book fall stuff, and see if I can put together a page. I think that actually was the last time, fall was the last time I did a glue book page. I did a paper doll series with Laura at the Half-Ass Crafter. And we did pumpkin people. And I did Princess Di as a pumpkin. And Charles and whomever else. The Queen, I don't know. The Queen was in the riding in the car, I think. I'm more inclined to use, I like this, but I'm more inclined to use these. I can get more out of this. And they're a clean cut. They're not, they don't have something I have to cover. So I'm going to put that side up. Scariest house in America. This was September. So I was supposed to open this in September. I apparently got it in September and just didn't realize it. Oh well. Look at the little dog with the little lantern. How cute. I am still missing one of my ring lights. This one is working. But this one that usually glares right here is not. So I hope it's light enough. Oh, paint index. And then that's a pretty... That'd be a pretty background. Alright, so let's see. They also gave us some little fun stuff. In the Real Simple and the Better Home and Garden come together in a little bag. And this is a cute little snowman I'll cut out. Or, no, I'll probably use this one. This one's cool. And then this was from St. Jude. This is a beautiful watercolored envelope. So I definitely have to save those for Christmas. I'll put them in with my December stuff whenever I can figure out where that might be. And let's check out the Real Simple. Now, this is one of those flip it over kind of books that I'm not real fond of, but I mean, I don't have anything against them. I just get going halfway and we're like, okay, we're getting into this, and then all of a sudden it's upside down and you're like, wait, what? Lots of great background pieces. I mean, you know. Anyway, we'll move on. October, I would like to use contents. They put, I'm going to tear it out. But they put it so close to the base. At least that one's not cut off. So you can still get it out. I always like paintbrushes and oh, I love paint if you can't tell. I used to love to paint furniture and things, frames. I would rescue old picture frames and old home interior pictures that nobody wanted anymore, and I would take the frame out and I would, let me move this is driving me crazy. And I would take the pictures out and I would repaint the frames and use the glass and seal it and do like a vinyl quote or something on it. I like this picture. That would be journal worthy, I think. And, oh, I love this picture. I think I will take it. I don't know. I would use it as a bathroom. I would use it as a background. Except it already has a focal person in it. And I don't typically do that, but it's a full page. So I might, let's see. How well are we going to tear? Okay. And she's fine. I could add some stuff around it. I really don't know it right in this headspace I'm in, which is still a little foggy. I think I can put something or find something around it. So it could be good for travel. They're checking into a hotel, but I don't see us going anywhere anytime soon. Here's some cute outfits that they put together for you. There's some big Cheerios. I love the little Cheerio bee. I wonder if I'd cut him out. I don't know. I'd probably say I would and then I wouldn't. It's some good yellow background. I don't really need any more yellow background. And I said I wasn't going to take anything I wasn't going to use this month, but anyway, this is like a little ghost with eerily cute. Yes, it's eerily cute. I don't know if I would use it though. I love this. Okay, so I'm only taking something that, let me change that statement. I'm only taking something that I know I would use or something that would inspire me. And this falls under the inspire me category. I love this mix of pink and gold. Petal Pink and Marigold, the color combo of the month. Okay, well, maybe that's why I like it, because apparently other people do too. Doesn't mean I would do it in my house, but I can do it in my glue book, right? So along that line, here's that one again. That would make, from here to here, make a great background. But here's some books. I always like to take these, and I very seldom ever use them. I know they're in here. Probably won't use any bras. Probably won't use those. This is good background. I don't necessarily want the makeup in it, But I love the flowers, except the vase is hidden. The grapefruit, and this vase right here is really pretty. If I could get rid of some of these words, this would be a great background. Seeing how we're not going to be using the depend side, I know I can take it. I just need to do some cutting, some trimming. Okay, this image, I think the last time I did a magazine harvest, I got hung up with this picture. And I never did anything with it. I love it because it looks retro. It looks like an old TV set. And it's even got an old stove and just looks so retro. But I didn't use it. Or I haven't used what I've cut out yet. So I'm not going to cut it out again. I did get a pair of these Skechers Just Step In. Mine are a little dressier than that. They're not tennis shoes. They're kind of a off-white with a little bit of lace on them. They're a little dressier. And they do work. They're not the most comfortable Skechers I've ever had, though. They fit kind of snug, and they're a little stiff. Maybe I just haven't broken them in. This would be a fun background, or I could cut out the bottles. All right. Well, that's interesting. Why not? I can either use that. That would be a fun in a glue book. It's huge. Or I need to make some more of my makeup and stuff. And that would be a good day to use that. He's cute, he or she. Little blurry though. He's blurred out. I don't like that because that makes him hard to cut out. You can see his little snout, but the rest of him is very blurred out. So that makes it really difficult to cut. Fall market. October 10th through 12th. Well, you better go if you're going. A modern maker's market. Where is it? Kingston, New York. Hutton Brickyards, Kingston, New York. Huh, interesting. Well, I'm not going to make it in New York by the time it's over. That would be an interesting cutout. You don't have to use the whole thing. Or you could. It's a very dark background image if you did. Let's see. Happy place found. I wish his head wasn't in the middle of the found. How we live. I could still use happy place, but I'm not so sure I wouldn't use this. Let me take it and decide. Because I do like, I mean, it's camper, and I cut it out, I tore it wonky. But you see what I'm talking about? The door is open, and she's just on the hammock. That might be what I would use. These are fun images. I can't think of a use for them right at the moment. So I'm not going to take them. This is a really pretty image. I don't, yeah, I'm going to take it. Ooh, let's see if I can take it without tearing it. It's really pretty. It's what it's talking about is not pretty, but talking about what it's like to be diagnosed with breast cancer. This is a good background. I wish it was a full page though. I would take that because I just got one heck of a haul of all my meds refilled. If I remember to use it. Oh, that's cool. Am I going to use that? I don't know. I wish it was, again, I wish it was a full page. Because that's what I count on these, real simple and the bigger, better home and garden. I count on them for full page backgrounds. Well, like these, except matching ones, but this one has a lot of words on it. That would be hard to cover up. Unless I put like a really large person right here, which I could do. I think I'm going to take it and see. If not, I'll use that picture. Let me see if I can. I don't want to get out my X-Acto knife because I haven't been exactly doing so well with that. I end up cutting what I don't want. Or places that I don't want. I can't drive it straight. Okay, I like that too. But see, again, that's not a whole page. And in Leo, my big glue book, I do like to use, don't you rip. Don't do it. You better come on. Play nice. Just tore out a chunk of my picture there. I'll put those together and see if I can make backgrounds out of that. Laundry room, yeah. It would be a good laundry. This would be an easy background. That would be a great background. That's kind of a smaller background. That would go in Leo Jr. That's kind of pretty. I love the backdrop. I love this one. Maybe I have something to go with it. I'll put it in with my large backgrounds and then see. Okay, I'm taking more stuff that I said I wasn't going to take, but I'll add it to my backgrounds, and every once in a while I'll sit down with my backgrounds, and if something inspires me, then I find some focal images to go with it, and I will do a glue book page. But a lot of times what's been happening is I haven't found the backgrounds that are inspiring me. So I'm going to have to learn how to make myself be okay with the more pieced together backgrounds. That's pretty. That would be easy. I mean, like I'd hate to cut it off here because then you lose that mirror, but charming apartment, that's cool. I don't want it right now. But see, like these little pieces right here and these little pieces, I just need to learn how to. I have a basket called Random, and I have been cutting out these like squares and putting them together. Like I have some primitive stuff. I have just some random stuff. And when I get enough of them that kind of go together enough, I will do a glue book page. Don't think I really want that. That is not inspiring me. Drew Barrymore. You remember when she said, "They're here," or "They're back"? My, she's come a long way. She has come a long way, huh? Now, that is awesome. Okay, so this would be a great... Come on, pair nicely, please. Play nice. Play nice. I would want this as a 2-page background, except I'd have to cover this, which I could do. I'm hoping that I tear this neat enough that the other little piece of the sunglasses come up. See the little sunglasses, how they go together. But see, I tore a chunk out of that, but I don't know, I can trim it up, I guess. But that would make a double page. I just would have a lot to cover. Now this would be a neat square and a square and a square to go in my random. I mean, so would these two. I like these little Polaroid looking pictures. Okay, so I guess I'm cutting out glue book images. Not that I really have time to. These are pretty, but I have so many. I don't have the overhang trees like that, though. Maybe I do need one more of these. I don't know. I just haven't found... I've taken a lot of greenery, like, because it's like gardening. You know, like people's... What I don't call just greenery a garden. What I call a garden has actual vegetables and stuff in it. But there's people that just call like landscaping gardening. And it is. But it's... Anyway, I haven't felt as inspired using those pages as I thought I would. So maybe the ones with the tree, because you could put a person here that's like oversized and it would make it fun. Or an animal or a, you know, whatever. These are kind of neat. I wouldn't want that one because it has all the writing in it. But these bottles are kind of cool. They'd be great for a color glue book. You know, hadn't seen that one in a while either, have we? Yeah, I'm just struggling finding time. Now, I do like, and I've said this before, I do like a hand that comes off the side of the page. Now, it doesn't always, I wouldn't necessarily want it with that on it. I like these words. I like the, not together, but I don't know. I like the font, I think is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you can make the hand hold something else. And if nothing else, it will be pretty blue background or a pretty magenta background on this side. Briars. I want some briars. I have a Walmart order coming here in a little bit, and I forgot to include ice cream, and I'm sad. She just looks like she's chilling. I don't know what I think she's cracking her knuckles. But I would use that as just a journal image of just chilling. I don't have a cat in my lap anymore, but... Oh, this is where we start flipping here. From clutter to calm. Yeah, wouldn't I like that? Now we're flipping backwards. That one's a neat background. Interesting. Oh, I guess that was it. So they did all that just for what, 3 pages? Ideas book. I like that frame. It's got a little bit of overlap on it. I like that. It would all have to be used because it overlaps together. It would all have to be used together, and then that would have to be covered. But I'll take it and see what I can do with it. If not, I'll use that. That's a pretty room. And then I think we saw this. Okay. Got that one. And how are we doing on time? Okay. Foodies by Foodies. This one is Better Home and Garden. These are the new October magazines, by the way. Yeah, October 2025. So these you can still get if you see stuff in here that you have to have. I've already taken in October, although I could take that image. Oh, those are some cute decorated pumpkins. They look like they're etched or stenciled or something. Those would be fun to use on anything, really. Gluebook or journal. This is a pretty, just neutral space, huh? Looks very calming. Ooh, red plaid cafe. Those frames are cute. I like that border. Oh, but I really like that. I really like that. Okay, you're coming with me. I like that a lot. It's a puzzle, box of puzzle, I guess, and then it's put together. That's pretty cool. Of course, bread. And then I can have, no, I can't have that red plaid. Oops. Oh, well, I can have a little bit of it, but not all of it. Okay, here is a fun double page spread that they had to write all over. Why did they do that? Well, it's hard to cover it when, well, you can drape some, I'm taking it. Because it's 2 full pages and it matches. And I will just have to get creative with how to drape something, a light or something to cover that. I mean, now you wouldn't have to cover Game On, because this is like a game. It is a game room. I say it's a game room. I think yeah, that's table tennis. There's a little hockey, whatever they call that. Okay. All right. Some fun furniture. I hope I don't need this. That would be fun. Find what moves you. I like that saying. Well, this is interesting. Okay, so there's a little with a eyeball. Oh, here's some eyeballs. Thrills and chills. If you want it to do a spooky page, can you see the little eyeballs? That might be... Ooh, they've got canned eyeballs. I don't know what those are. Or maybe it's a drink and it has eyeballs in it, but it's covered. I don't know. It's in a... Oh, hello, pumpkins. Be still my heart. Okay. So, pumpkins it is. Ooh, and I have more cafe. I love red gingham. I mean, for summertime, not so much. But the the Red Plaid Cafe. I don't know what it... I'm not going to read it, but Cafe Culture. These actually would make decent backgrounds. Seeing how they're whole backgrounds. Get everything you love. Thrills and chills. I mean, I could... This one, fun, oddly enough, I probably would like it. It says Poison Apple Sour. Look for the gummy eyeballs in the candy aisle around Halloween, or garnish with a thin slice of green apple instead. I don't see myself doing a spooky themed anything, but you just never know. But I'm seeing some fun stuff, just not something I need right now, except there's more of that red gingham. Oh, there's 3 pages of it. That light, oh my goodness. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Here's Charleston, Illumination Charleston. They must have the prettiest doors up there. Okay, this is really pretty. This would be pretty cut out, and it would not match, but it would cover up some words on a page. Coffee and cream. I love these. I might have... Oh, look at that cup of coffee. Okay. I might have to take this one. And I get the red gingham border. Not sure about that one. I mean, I'll eventually come back and get... Oh, there's a bunch of red. That's more like red buffalo check. This must be what they're calling their recipes, is the Red Cafe, whatever it is. Red Gingham Cafe. I've already got that image. Doesn't mean I can't have 2, but until I cut the other one out, I'm not going to. Ghost Stories and Storied Places. That is a cute dog. They'll flip their lid. That's a cute house. I don't know about the for sale sign, but... Okay, I might have to take the doggy. I haven't been taking many animals, but I do like something that comes off the side of the page. And he's just too cute. And then I can use the words too. But I love the background actually with the vegetables on it. Yeah, they're vegetables. Did you not know that they're vegetables? I told you I'm still a little loopy. Oh, we skipped a page. Pare down. Okay, I need this, and I like this. So, I think if I can keep from ripping it, I can take this image. I just won't get him, which that's okay. I like the Wonder Awaits, and I like the Nemo down here. That looks like a National Geographic. Well, that might be because it is a National Geographic. Duh. that, the 4/8. I used to belong to the 4/8 a long, long, long time ago. Nailed it. Tool set, I like that. Here's another hand. It's always got ranch seasoning in it. Well, here's a hand. That's a guy's hand. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, here is Sibling Revelry. I'm not going to take this, even though it's a double page. I don't like the fact that she's already in it. Because she hindered... Well, actually, she doesn't. And this is big. I don't know. I could use this. No, I couldn't. I mean, I could. I was going to say I could use that instead of that. There's that. There's a bunch. So, I could always use, like, this side with the others. No, she's still in the other side. Ooh, I like that bed, though. Alright, I'm going to have to come back and make these decisions without you, or we'll be here forever. That was just way too many decisions to try to make. Okay, that would be a fun background. And it only has little words. Okay. So... Oh, come on. Tear nicely, please. No, gotta be jagged. Those look like... I was going to say they look like snickerdoodles, but... Cardamom brown butter blondies. Those look really, 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 really good. I don't know where the recipe is for it, but I might have to find it. But all of these could be used for backgrounds. That's pretty. See, that's what I meant. You know, I would take pictures like this and then I find myself not using them. Like that. So I already have so many pictures of that kind of stuff. This black bundt cake would be fun. Oh, this has... Oh, here's that recipe for... Okay, so I can take like these images. And then here is the... Oh, that's chocolate ginger marble cookies. So I don't like ginger. So that I took is strictly for background. But here's the blondies. So I'm going to take this. Because I'm thinking that would be fun on a black and white page or just any, I don't know. And you know, if I bake or whatever. Of course, I wish this would have been attached to it. Do I need the rest of the... Yes, here is the rest of the recipe. So I need this page anyway. So I can have the other half of that bowl. And then I'll keep that recipe together. I'll let you know if I make them. Here is that again. Come on. Okay, now that would be a better image to use. It's a more close-up image if I were to use it. But if I need something spooky, I'll come back here and get it. I know it's in here. Here's that image again. Now next week I'll be looking for something spooky to use, and I'll be, where did that go again? It's alright, that's why we make videos. Okay, that's pretty, but it's very springy. So I'm going to save it. Of course, I won't think to look in an October magazine come spring. But I am going to... This feels like me some days. I am going to start smashing my magazines. Some of the older ones that I've gone through a couple times. I'm going to start with January. I have them in a bookcase. They go January through December. And it's full. And so now I have magazines laying places that I don't want them. And so I've got to start getting rid of some of them. So I need to go through and see if there was anything left in them that I want, and then get rid of the magazine, or use it as a glue book, or what, use it as a glue paper or whatever. I keep thinking I'm going to use these, and I haven't yet. I like Denzel, and I like The Rock. Who is that? She looks familiar, but I don't recognize the name. Anyway, I haven't found a lot. This was a free magazine, by the way. I was like, how did I get a People magazine? Oh, it says September 15th. It just came this week. And it said maybe on the bag that it came from... No. It says right here, but it has my address on it. So, it says reply by October 14th. This came... Enjoy this bonus issue courtesy of Care.com, the online network for finding caregivers. So I'm wondering if it's because, you know, we went online trying to find services for his mom, and so I don't know if that's how they got our address or whatever, but okay, I like her. The dress is cut off. She obviously would have to go on this side of a page, but that doesn't exclude her. Now, I would cut him out too if his hands weren't crossing the page. I don't know that I could glue them back together, but I love her pink dress, her fuchsia dress. So that would be a focal image. She's cute with her little puppy. Oh, the puppy's got a tie. How cute. Now, she's fun. I like her pose, and even though her hand goes over into this page, it's still it's a gettable image, right? And oh, she's breaking her heel. That's what it is. Okay, but that leaves me with this one. She's cute. Okay, the puppy's cute. Would I actually use her? I don't know. In a very short skirt, I can tell you that much. The puppy's too adorable with the tie, but I don't know. These are all hard because they're so intertwined, and she needs to pull her skirt up a little bit, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. Here is a black wedding cake. I do not keep up with such. I mean, I know who that is. But, I'm not one of those that is like, you know, up on the celebrities and the royals and they don't. Give me a story about an everyday hardworking person or a hedgehog. Is that what that is? Yes. Yes. Tell me about a hedgehog. Those are adorable. Oh my goodness. I wish that the smile wasn't covered though, because I would love to take that. But how cute are they? Downton Abbey, the grand finale in theaters. I didn't watch any of that. Did y'all watch that? I like the blue. I like the dress. I like the pose, but I'm a little more reserved than that. Some of that is a little too risque for me. Hey, here's my book. You weren't meant to be human. What was I meant to be? If I wasn't meant to be human. I don't keep up with movies either. I don't read. So pretty much it's chickens, crafts, and garden. And I'm not a Swiftie. I know that makes me very unpopular, but she's just another person to me. I don't like her music all that much. I mean, I did when she first came out, but I don't know. I just don't, here's the thing. I don't listen to that much music, period. Even, you know, when I quit driving, I realized that was about the only time I ever listened to the radio. With the exception of, I do have an under-the-counter radio in my kitchen, and when I am baking for like Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever, such a sad story. When I'm baking for Thanksgiving and Christmas, I'll have Christmas music on in the kitchen. But other than that, all I did was listen to it in my car. Now I've gotten so used to not listening to it, I very seldom even turn it on in my car. That's a neat sign. If it was the whole sign, I would use that. I don't know what they're talking about. Widow found dead in mansion. Ew. That's an interesting outfit. Charlie Sheen. Had to save my own life. Okay. He's across 2 pages. He had an interesting pose or something I might would. Now, I didn't know he had 5 kids. See, now, this I wish wasn't on 2 pages. So that makes it very hard. That's a cute pose. I like things that are a little funnier. But I don't typically usually find a lot in the People magazines. I mean, every once in a while you'll see a throwback ad or something like that. But, I mean, there's a fan. If it was the whole thing, without the deodorant, I would use that as the fan. This is actually some pretty textured blue. I'm getting desperate, right? I'm looking for textured. Sure. Make me feel like I used the magazine for something. Because I don't feel like I've taken much out of here. And I haven't been in my glue. Oh, I always like to take nail polish, though. Haven't been doing my nails lately, if you haven't noticed. And for a couple reasons. There's a hand. Wish it was more of a hand, but it's a hand. These pages are tearing out very easily. Now, I might take this one because we make buffalo wings. Watch for tailgating. And, I might would take those. Using my journal when we make. Here's another hand. And what do they call that thing? A spatula. Or, not a spatula. Never mind. Not important. Not important. Ooh, okay. Sometimes I'll take the occasional crossword. Just to have it as a grid. Alright, this is pretty. I'm going to take this, even though it's the cover. Well, it's the back cover. But that is really pretty. I won't get to cut out all the purple around it, I don't think. I'll probably just cut out. I'm not sure yet. But that would go on my gold page. I've almost built up enough on my gold, in my gold basket to do my gold page. Okay. This, I don't have high expectations for. This was for September. I'm sure they have a new one now. And I forgot to get it yesterday when I was there. But this one to me is kind of weird because it's a local magazine. And so there's people I recognize like her. I mean, I would use her just because she has pink glasses on. And I might still, but I think I know her. And so that would be weird. Does that make sense? And most of this is not, I mean, there's words that I would take, like contents or something like that. This is a good, I keep saying I'm going to make a glue book out of one of these. These are huge. This magazine is like 10 inches wide by 12 inches tall. It's 12 by 10. So it's huge. It's a little wrinkly, the way that they put it together. And Anyway, I don't see a lot that I think we might have been in the summer one. Now here's a garden. This looks like the little garden at the clinic. I might take that just to represent. Well, they're sewn in well. Hat show and luncheon. Look at all those fancy hats. Look at all those fancy hats. I wonder if I can just cut this out, because the page is not seeming to want to cut out or pull out. That is, I wonder if that's part of like the Red Hat Society or whatever. Well, I won't know because I just cut it out. But they're not all red hats, so. Bushwhacker Festival, I missed it. That was where Allison and I went, was the sand shaker. And the next time we'll do it. It was August 22nd through the 24th, so we missed it by a little bit. England Volkers. Do I know any of these people? I don't care. Sometimes you'll find a cute picture, like a, I mean, this guy's got a, anyway, kind of a cool expression. There's a neat old car. That would be fun. They're hard to tear out. I do know that. It's a well-made magazine. I'll take the car. She got a little litter of puppies in a basket. They're little stuffed animals, if you can't see. I like his expression, or that he's looking. I wonder if I could put a different body on that. I know this company very well. I might take him. Oh, that's a cute picture. Finn finds confidence. Let me see if I can do anything with him. If not, it's no love lost, right? Here's another picture of her and the puppy, the dogs. I gotta hurry. Acting like I have all the time in the world. Don't need anything bridal. I never did. I took this out last time. I never did go to the Coffee Guy Cafe. My little plans got thwarted. Didn't end up getting to meet my friend that day, so that didn't work out. That was the day I went to Hobby Lobby, though, so that worked out. Yeah, Bingo Bash, 5 Flags. I'm not seeing anything in here that, and this is driving me nuts. It doesn't lay flat. I thought I'd usually find, here's the sand shaker again, best in Pensacola, home of the original Bushwhacker. Oh, here's the breast cancer walk is coming up. Look at that guy with the hair, the troll hair. Oh, this cute dolphin. My husband's actually doing some work at the Gulfarium right now. They have a great dolphin and just a great show. Manatees, dolphins, sea lion. The little sea lions are so cute. Anyway, okay, I think that we have seen enough. If any of these were full pictures, I might take them as a focal point, but I'm not seeing anything that I have to have. So we will use this as a glue book, like to glue on. If I need a watch or Rolex, I have it. But anyway, that was that. Okay, so finished just in time. My Walmart order should be here in a minute, and we will, yeah, I am cleaning my oven again. I'm running the self-clean cycle, so it's making me very hot. But I told you in the last video that I had to clean my oven before I could do a dye video, a paper dye video. Because I wasn't letting y'all see the bottom of my oven. So, yeah, we gotta be real. So, alright, y'all take care and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.